Hello and welcome to another episode of Destroy All Podcasts, a Godzilla podcast hosted by three wonderful, amazing, fantastic, beautiful, intelligent, insightful, sexy transsexual women. I'm your host Ripley. I'm joined as always by Leah and Sage, and today we are confronting Godzilla's greatest foe. Better than King Ghidorah, better than Mothra, better than fucking Rodan. That's right, it's a big lobster. It's Ebirah, Horror of the Deep from 1966. How are we all doing today?
Big Lobster!
Big Lobster!
That's all I have
I'm
to
good.
say.
Right, can we decide right now how you pronounce that name? Because I don't know.
I think it's Ebirah.
I thought it was
Going-
Ebirah.
Going by how Japanese works, it would most definitely be Ebirah.
Ebirah? Okay.
Yeah.
Call him EB for short.
EB.
Ebirah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with Ebirah. All right.
Ebi
Anyway,
Pops.
I'm good. I got
I'm
a new
pretty good.
Godzilla toy, and everyone was really happy that I got the toy segment out of the way before the recording. But I'm doing it in the recording as well. I got a new toy. It's of Mechagodzilla, not Mechagodzilla, but it's of Godzilla from the movie Terror of Mechagodzilla, and he's
Whoa.
really cute, and I really like him.
That's awesome, I think.
I've
It
not
is
heard of that
awesome.
movie because it's currently 1966.
Oh shit! Sorry, I forgot. I went into the future to buy it.
Currently in 1966, and the doctor, he just suddenly became someone else. It's really, really weird. I don't know how
Oh
to
my
deal with
god!
that.
Shit.
Yeah, that was weird.
He's Sean Pertwee or whatever. I don't know who the
No.
second Doctor is.
Sean Pertwee
No,
is
it's
not a
Patrick
doctor.
Troughton.
That's John Pertwee's son.
Patrick
I don't
Troughton,
think
did
Sean
you say?
Pertwee currently exists either.
Sean Pertwee
Yeah.
played Gotham
Alright.
in
Yeah, I
Alfred.
don't think
no,
Sean-
played Alfred in Gotham. Sorry.
See, you say that, but there was a TV show called Alfred, so like that could
Was
be
there?
true.
He played
Yeah,
the character Gotham
There was, yeah.
I don't know. There were 3 seasons of that show.
of Alfred. Fucking no, it wasn't called Alfred. It was called Pennyworth, the origin
Oh,
of Batman's
sorry.
butler.
Yes, it was called Pennyworth, sorry.
Iconic name.
The
And it
origin of
crosses
Batman's
over with V for Vendetta for some reason.
Yeah, they do a whole arc of it. Yeah. Apparently, it's not
That's
that bad
awesome.
even, which is the weirdest part. Anyway, what
Stupid
if we were
fucking
to
show.
talk about a big lobster?
Well, what
let's
if we were to
think
talk
of
about
that
if
as an
anyone has
option.
any news first?
Oh fuck,
There
I
is some
do.
news. Yeah, there's some news. I might have some news as well, depending on what Sage has to say.
Well, I have 2
Same
pieces
here.
of news, so we'll see.
Hit me with it.
Well, the obvious. Okay, so first of all, right, I wrote this like a few days ago, and I wrote the big exciting Godzilla thing at the time when I wrote this was like, oh, they're doing a Sonic Crossroads DLC
Mhm,
pack
mhm.
with a Godzilla level. That's pretty sick. It looks
It
pretty
looks
cool.
sick.
It doesn't look like there's any playable characters, but like there's just a level where you can
Well, I do
do
just want
Godzilla
to
attacks or whatever.
touch on that, if that's okay.
Sure.
Because in these
Of course.
crossover packs, part of the value is that, of course, there is a playable character, and also there are some
Yeah.
vehicles. So, who do you think could be the playable character?
I have an idea.
I have a cool as well, and that cool is that it could be the Shobijin, and also maybe another.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking Manila, but you mentioned the Shobushin. What if their car was Mothra?
I think that would
That
be
could be
super
sick.
cute.
That would be sick.
I
Anyway,
think
that-
we can't touch on that news without also saying that they're also doing a crossover with Evangelion for some reason.
They
Which I
are.
haven't seen, so I'm sure.
Get
that's
in
big news.
get in the cart, Ray, or I'm gonna make Shinji do it again, or whatever.
That's probably a
That's
really good
for,
reference.
That's great for all our Evangelion fan listeners.
Maybe I do have a friend who listens to the podcast who's just like watched the whole thing, so she'll be loving it.
They haven't announced what the other crossovers are, but I think we're going to get a DC crossover. That's all I have to say on
Yeah,
that.
they've done it in the comics. And those comics.
They're
are
gonna do a
pretty good.
crossover with Pennyworth.
The
The origins of Batman's butler.
Yeah, it's true.
That'd
They
be
actually
cool.
will. But anyway, so I wrote that down. Right? I was like, "Oh, that's the big news of the week. That's pretty big. That's pretty cool." And then something else happened. There was
What happened, Sage?
Well, I'll tell you a little story about it. Right? because first of all, it was just rumored, right? This thing that I'll reveal that everyone already knows. It was just rumored. So I was like, okay, I've got news. I'm gonna say some news. No one Google it. Like, I want it to be a surprise or whatever. And then they just announced it the next day anyway, officially. So you've definitely seen it. But they are doing a remaster of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Melee, and it looks fucking amazing.
Yes, this is what I was going to bring up.
It looks so sick.
Yeah.
I'm
very excited for
the original game. Why are you typing so damn loud, brother?
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to.
Honestly, your thing lights up. Your green border lights up because you're going. And I knocked my Godzilla off my fucking desk because I was typing so aggressively.
Anyway,
everything's breaking on my computer.
So
you played Godzilla Destroy All Melee.
So this is very exciting, right? My thinking is that this was the first game in a trilogy, right? So it is curious that we're not seeing, say, like the third game being remastered, which would presumably have close combat and such. So I am curious as to
maybe they'll get there.
As to if there's going to be anything new about it. The Steam page says that there's 12 characters, 3 of which we currently know.
So far, here's because I've played this. I don't know if you guys have played the game. I've played the game quite a lot back in the day. I won't read out the whole character list because who cares. But what I'll say is Mothra is not playable, which is a
that
shame.
Makes sense.
However, Mothra was playable in one of the sequels. So people are theorizing that maybe she'll be DLC, or maybe they'll do a remake of those games later on. The characters, they also did announce, the only new character that they announced is Showa Mechagodzilla. Because the original had Heisei Mechagodzilla. This one has both, which apparently it makes the Heisei sound effect. So people are assuming it's just going to be a skin for the Heisei one and not a new character altogether.
That makes sense.
I don't think there's going to be any new characters because there was 12 in the original and they've said that there's 12 in this one.
Yeah.
Maybe they're lying or maybe they'll just update it as they announce. I don't know. But so far it doesn't seem like there's any new characters. But either way, it looks so good. Like
it looks like a lot of fun.
Incredible. And the game itself, like the original game, is really fun. It's so good.
It looks super
I'm excited.
Fun. I'm excited.
We're definitely going to play it together.
Which is after we may or may not be working out of video games episodes, but we'll see.
We could do an episode all about it if you want.
Potentially.
Bonus episode. You know what I mean?
Potentially.
And also, it's going to have online co-op. They've said, so we'll be able to play it regardless of where we are and shit.
Sweet.
Oh, that's good.
Or online something. I don't know. Like online multiplayer, they said.
We'll kill each other online, That'd be sick.
We could get into streaming. We could stream it.
Well, I already do.
You know what? Sure.
So.
That sounds fun, actually, Sage. You could stream it and we'll fight you.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I'm up for it. But no, that looks awesome. I'm really genuinely really excited for it. I'm more excited for that than anything that was shown in the Nintendo Direct today.
Absolutely maddening stuff, but
yeah, I know.
Well, we aren't gonna go into that.
It's not a
all
Nintendo
you need to know
podcast,
is that everything that was shown in the June 2026 Nintendo Direct, that was all for me, and it was not for Sage. That's all you need to know.
It was literally all against me. No, we're not getting into it. We're not getting into it.
But
if anyone cares about my opinions, DM me on Blue Sky, all right?
What we're going to get into instead is a cheeky bit of destroy all uneducation, open brackets, about the movie we're about to watch.
You gotta stop checking. You switch it around every week, and it's very upsetting.
I do need to be a bit more,
it upsets me deeply.
Okay, so if I can start from the beginning, then it's time for a bit of destroy all in education, open brackets, about the movie we're about to watch, open brackets, Ebirah, the horror of the deep, open brackets, 1966, close brackets, close brackets, close brackets.
Perfect. Nailed it. Nailed it first time.
I nailed it pretty much every time, but all right. Right, so we open up in 1962.
No, we don't. It's 1966, you silly girl.
When a deal that killed a man was struck.
Oh, yes,
the Toho King Kong deal. This was a deal that was set to last for 5 years.
Sorry.
And in those 5 years, Toho did not make another King Kong movie for some unknown reason.
Oh, don't they?
No. Sorry?
Don't they? I thought maybe there was one maybe next week.
Okay, then fine.
So I guess what I'm saying is that Ripley, she said until this point.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I did say to this point.
Looks like Ripley doesn't listen to the classic segment, Destroy All in Education, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, she's not doing it right, but okay.
No, I know.
So of course, with that deadline looming, Toho decides to make a couple King Kong films, and the first was, and the first one was to be named, Operation Robinson Crusoe: King Kong vs. Ebirah.
That's
crazy
stupid.
Title, by the way. Insane. What are they doing?
This is going to be a co-production with Rankin and Bass, and of course it was going to debut alongside their show, The King Kong Show.
Okay, but who the fuck is Robinson Crusoe?
You don't know Robinson Crusoe?
I know the name.
He's like he goes on an island and stuff.
Oh, okay.
He's like a beach guy, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a beach guy. Right, so the issue was that Toho, they were dead set on some new talent taking over for their special effects films. So instead of Ishiro Honda returning to a direct, there would be the former assistant director for the Rodan movie, Jun Fukuda. And of course, replacing Eiji Tsuburaya, we would have his protege, Sadamasa Arakawa.
Who's that? Who did he replace?
Rankin Bass pretty much demanded that the A-Team return to fill their roles.
That's fine.
Oh no, sorry, Sage. What were you saying?
What was the second name you said? The guy that he replaced someone who is that in the movie?
Was Sadamasa Arakawa.
Yeah, what did he do?
Right, yeah. So, of course, he replaced Eiji Tsuburaya, so he was the special effects director for this one.
Right. Okay. You say names and they go over my head. I don't know. I can't do names.
I feel like I said Eiji Tsuburaya enough times that you might just remember who it is.
Genuinely,
I have literally brought him up every week.
I was genuinely proud of myself the other day because I remembered the composer's name and I can't remember it now.
And I'm just along for the ride.
Exactly.
You are just along for the ride.
Why is my camera so blurry today?
So as I was saying, Rankin Bass demanded that the A-Team return to fill their roles. Toho basically said no. And so of course, Rankin Bass dropped out of the project, taking King Kong with them for this film.
Goodbye, King Kong.
Pretty much, yeah.
Big Monkey. We'll see you next week.
So of course, Toho lost their central character. So they just simply didn't change the script, and they swapped out King Kong for Godzilla.
And you can tell in the movie. You can tell.
You can tell.
There's a lot of moments where I'm like, this doesn't seem very
King
Godzilla.
Kong.
Yeah, that's very King Kong, isn't it? Yeah.
Just having a little sleep.
Yeah. We'll get there. Well,
right.
What a great segment of Destroy All in Education, etc.
My in education has been thoroughly pulverized by that knowledge.
Me too.
And it's about goddamn time.
It is. I'm so ineducated.
We know.
What does everyone think of this movie? What's your one-word review, Leah?
Oh, I'll go first. Okay. My word.
Yeah, you go first.
My word is charmed. I really like this, and I believe this is quite a hot take within the Godzilla fandom.
Interesting.
So I felt that the monster fighting was on point. Like, it was far better than Invasion of Astro Monster.
I'll agree with that.
I got legitimately invested. The reused footage, when there was some, or like when it was clearly stock footage, it was nowhere near as obvious and taking you out of the movie-ish. And of course, while I couldn't name almost any of the human characters if you had a gun to my head, I did enjoy watching them. I enjoyed their banter. I enjoyed their characters. It was legitimately funny at the start. Like, it genuinely made me laugh quite a bit. And I kind of like how it's almost like a genre shake-up. Kind of like for the first half an hour, it's like a mysterious James Bond type movie. But then just a bunch of big monsters show up and they just take it over. And I kind of love it.
Interesting stuff.
I think King Ghidorah is still my favourite of the ones that we've seen, but this
is... Of the movies, of the kaiju?
Of the movies, but this one is genuinely quite close.
Interesting. That intrigues me. Ripley, what do you think of this movie?
So, I'm with Leah largely.
What's your one-word review?
Well, I'm building to it. God,
sorry.
Let me have some theatrics. I'm a theatre kid at heart.
You really are. I bet you fucking love Hamilton, innit?
No, I don't like Hamilton. I dislike Hamilton.
I've never seen it, but it pisses me off.
I find it irritating.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
So,
anyway,
I thought this movie was largely enjoyable. Like, there was no points where it really dragged for me. The monsters were like... They weren't like blowing me away, but like I had fun with them. Like there was the human story was okay. Like it was all just solid, I think. However, my one-word review for this week is iconic, because there is one moment in this movie that stuck with me and will stick with me till the day I die, and I'll bring it up when we get there because it is near the end. But there is one thing about this movie that is iconic, and I love it, and I can't wait to talk about it.
I'm very intrigued by that. Well, let me tell you something. I hate to be a contrarian once again. But actually, I loved the movie. I thought it was really good. I did a big sage trick. It was a big sage trick. I made you all think I didn't like the movie. I loved it. It was really fun. My word was groovy because of all the surfer music throughout.
It was very groovy.
Every time anything happens in this movie, the music is like the kind of shit that you'd hear on like on the Penguin. Yeah, it's great, and I love it. No, I really liked it. The vibes are cool. Like I enjoy. I've said it before, but I enjoy it when these movies leave just like a city. That's why I liked Rodan. It was in a mining town, and that's cool. This is on an island. The whole thing pretty much is on like an island, and I think that's cool. It's a more unique setting. The story is fun. The human characters are actually like I like them for once. Godzilla is like especially good in this. Like I don't know what they did specifically, but they really maybe he just needs to act more like Kong. I guess I don't know. Well, I really like Kong. Maybe I just like Kong. No, I really liked this. I thought this was great.
You know what? After last week, where we all unanimously hated Astro Monster and then had Valana killed, it's nice that we can just all enjoy a movie.
Oh yeah, they're dead, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. oh yeah, that's true. It's true.
We killed them.
Yeah. All right, Pete.
Well, that's good to know that we all enjoy the movie.
Yeah, it's fun time.
This might be the first time since
Godzilla, maybe.
I mean, we all liked Rodan.
King Ghidorah?
I can't remember if I liked it. Yeah, no, I liked King Ghidorah.
Yeah,
because my pattern is still ongoing currently.
Oh fuck, it is.
If the viewers,
Oh my god, Son of Godzilla has just gotten
That means
so lucky.
I'm gonna like Son of Godzilla if the pattern works. Yeah, the pattern to the listeners. If you haven't noticed, this isn't on purpose. I'm not doing like an elaborate bit. Genuinely, for whatever reason, every other movie I love and every other movie I hate, and it's for some reason been consistent throughout the podcast so far. Or not hate, but dislike. Like I didn't hate Mothra, for example, but I didn't really like it.
I'll kill you, but go on.
We'll see. Shut up. We'll see how long that goes on for, because I know that at some point there is a string of ones that are not viewed very favorably, and I know that later on there are ones.
Yeah, it's called the
several in a row.
Monsterverse.
Oh, fuck off, man. I love the Monsterverse so much. That's so good. Every Monsterverse movie is good, except for 2014, which is fine. It's just mid.
Interesting.
Anyway, we'll get there eventually.
We will get.
Can we start the little movie thing?
Yeah. So if we're out
movie
of
with,
segments and preamble, we have a new approach to going through the movie that we think is going to streamline things a little bit, maybe make us not shout over each other as much. Which is one of us will be nominated each week to outline the plot, and the other two can interrupt as they see fit, which may be often, maybe rarely. I guess we'll see.
I think we should do it in turns, unless one of us specifically requests to do a movie. I don't know how it would line up, but I really want to do Final Wars, for example.
Fair enough.
Well, Final Wars will be all fights, which is the bit you like outlining.
That is true.
So it will
Final
be you regardless.
Final Wars is my movie anyway, because I do just do any of the
God,
fights. I just talk through myself.
That's going to be a 4-hour episode when we get to Final Wars. It's going to be crazy.
No, it's fine. No,
and if it's not, then we're gonna... No, we're not going to do that here.
What?
I was going to make a joke based off the only Doctor Who podcast in the world, but that's their joke,
We have a different audience.
That's true. We do.
Have you noticed how no one who listens to this podcast is cis?
That's so true.
No.
And if
you're listening and you think you're cis, yeah, I'm on my way with a big syringe. Just you fucking wait.
I'm on my way. The big Mothra egg is gonna crack eventually. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, is Mothra trans?
Yes.
Yes.
Good on her. All right.
We talked about it. Anyway, Ripley.
Anyway, it is my turn to outline the plot. So I will start where we always start, which is the opening credits. And this is a podcast first for me, because this is the first time where the opening credits started, and I thought, fuck this, and I hit fast forward until I got to the movie.
Wow. I like the credits in this.
They were fine, but I'm just sick of opening credits at this point.
No,
I'm so tired.
Yeah, but it's got cool Surfer Rock.
That's the thing. That's what kept me in this these credits is like, again, okay, not again, because I haven't said it yet. I had a note for later, which I'll just say now. A lot of the music in this movie is like Scooby-Doo music, and it's great.
After these thrilling opening credits with Surfer Scooby-Doo music, we open on Spirit Mountain. There's an old lady praying about someone called, is it Yata or Yatu? I forget.
I believe it is Yata.
Her son Yata has gone missing. And Ryota, who is Yata's brother, is also there with her, and he's wearing like a slutty crop top and a big hat.
Can I just say, I think this is this is a real turning point for us, because we're actually saying characters' names now.
I mean, you've always said characters' names.
I mean, I've tried to, but it's just kind of flown in your faces because you don't remember them afterwards.
To be clear, when it's my turn to talk us through the movie, I won't be saying character names.
Well, usually I'll just remember a name that I've made up, like when that one guy was Mr. Beast, or that one guy was Frank, or that one guy was Roger. We just choose our own names. Except for Glenn, we'll always remember Glenn.
We love Glenn. In my notes, my characters are always like the blank guy or girl.
Yeah, like eye patch guy, or like.
In this one, we have Island Girl, who shows up later.
Yeah, I do mostly have mine like noticed by the color of the shirt that they wear because they do.
And then when they get changed, it throws you off so much.
As someone with face blindness, that is literally true.
I think I actually have face blindness. I can't tell anyone apart.
Stop stealing my thing.
But I'm saying that and it sounds racist. It's not.
Well,
no, listeners, I legitimately have face blindness, so I have a pass.
Okay.
So
that explains all your racism.
There's these two guys that are there, and they're like, "Get the fuck over it, love. Like, your son's dead because her son's gone missing in like a shipwreck. I think is what's happened."
Yes.
And they're just like, "Get the fuck over it." And so she's like, "My other son, Ryota, you go to the police. You go sort this out, please." And naturally, we cut to Ryota's brother, who has not gone to the police, but has instead gone to the news to be like, "My brother's missing. Can you put it on the news?"
When this happens, my immediate thought was simply, do not tell me we have another fucking journalist protagonist. Thankfully, we don't. The guy just kind of leaves the story off after this.
Yeah.
He gets distracted because he's having a conversation, and ADHD King just starts looking away as he's mid-conversation and notices a poster on the wall for a dance marathon. And this was very confusing to me because it just fully seemed like he was like, "Ooh, dance marathon! Fuck this stuff! I'm going to go there."
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It was good though. No. I just love the like. What's the word? Like the setup of this one is so much more like silly. Usually it is like, they've discovered a big egg, or like there's big weather stuff going on or whatever. This one's just like the whole thing starts because of a dance competition. It's great.
Yeah.
And it's also, a dance marathon, sorry, isn't it? Not a competition.
Yeah, it's like when you got to hold a car and the last person touching it wins the car, except it's the last person dancing wins a yacht.
Well, I didn't know
this were a real thing, by the way. There's a really good an episode about them. I genuinely recommend it. It's a lot of fun hearing about them.
Well, I didn't know this was a real thing until I saw this movie, because I always thought it was something that Always Sunny made up. Because there's an episode of Always Sunny that there's a dance.
The gang dances their asses off. I remember.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so I just thought they made it up, and then it happened to this, and I'm like, "What?
They're real."
Always Sunny stole this idea.
I think we don't really have them in this country because everyone would just be like doing like the fucking Charleston or some shit, and that's just not cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, people in England don't dance.
I know they were big in the USA at least, but like that's a very dancey country.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have you seen RRR? The dance off in that is fucking the best scene in cinema history. You gotta watch it.
I've heard it's a good movie, but it's like 3 hours long, so it's just
Yeah, but it's all about white people getting stunted on. Like we get what we deserve, which is beating the shit out of.
Well, that's great. But 3 hours still seems like a long time to watch that. I don't really care that much.
That's like 2 Godzilla movies.
Yeah, no, it isn't. First of all, because these movies are really short, and also, 2 movies is more than 1 movie. Like, that's what are you saying?
Shit, hang on. Her maths, it's adding up. Oh fuck.
To be fair, like if I sat down to watch a 3-hour movie, just like that's my entire evening gone.
Innit? Yeah.
I might want to do stuff with that evening. I might want to play Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on the Switch too.
Fuck all that Xenoblade Chronicles, you fucking nerd.
I will not.
And now, Ryota pisses me off. Because he goes over to the dance contest. He's told that they're in day 3. So these people have been dancing, presumably uninterrupted, for 3 days. And he's like, "Can I, join in now?" Like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You have such an advantage. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Can I just join in at the end?
Like joining a marathon at the 25-mile mark and just be like, "Oh, this is piss easy." Why are you all so sweaty? This is
nice. Why are
they
all complaining? Yeah.
You guys are so unfit. Wow.
Yeah, so like it was at this point I decided I don't like this character. He's an entitled prick.
That's fair. I thought he was fine.
I thought he was a fun little goofball, and the next few scenes only cements this.
My favorite character in this we'll meet later, but it's the older guy, like the criminal, and he's
I love that guy
so much.
With his magic lockpick that can lockpick anything.
We'll get his magic skeleton key. But yeah, Ryota though, I guess he's a nice, pleasant, likable man because he immediately makes two friends with like people that I guess failed this dance contest. I don't know if they got to day 3 and then gave up or if they've just been hanging about, but like
I assumed that they'd just finished.
They should be on the floor.
Yeah, we do see them collapse and then they kind of go.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's when Ryota pops up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he makes these friends, and they're like, "Well, you know what? You're not going to win the yacht because it's 3 days in. You fucking idiot." But what we could do is we could go to the harbor and we could just look at one. Is what they propose.
And that'll help.
Yeah,
that'll help find you, brother.
Are these two guys like? Are they swingers or something? Are they like trying to get a third? Like, is that the situation?
Oh,
just
maybe.
finding a random man and like, let's go look at yachts together.
I feel they're just guys.
Would you
This
go with them to look at yachts?
Don't go to the second location with them. You fucking.
See, the issue is I don't have I feel like I would go to the second location.
Don't advertise that detail like yourself, Sage. I'm just so vulnerable. If anyone's listening,
our mailbag segment next week is going to be insane.
If any predators out there want to take me to a second location, hit me up on Blue Sky.
Imagine getting laid through Blue Sky. That'd be crazy. Anyway, so they go to the harbor.
I'm going to assume that's a personal story that you.
And they look at some yachts, and they're like, "Wow, these are cool. What if we just What if we just got in one? What if we just got in one of the yachts? That'd be fun." They decide.
Yeah. Yeah, you're already there.
You're already there. Don't worry about the law. Don't worry about getting caught.
Oh, says you.
Well, they show no caution. They just waltz onto a random boat.
Yeah, guess what, listeners? Ripley's a big criminal.
That's true.
Right. She got arrested for being too woke. I just said arrested.
Because that is a crime nowadays.
Yeah, you can't say anything these days.
I got arrested for saying "from the river to the sea."
Yeah. You actually got arrested for being white. That's what happens now.
Yeah, that's right.
Got arrested for being British because that's illegal these days.
It is.
So they get in this boat, and they're like, "This is cool. This is a cool boat." And then a guy rolls out of a hidden fucking compartment with a gun.
Yeah, it's like the bed area, but it's closed, I guess.
It's he folded the bed back up.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's probably nice and comfy. Nice and dark, no one's above you.
If the bed was folded up and he was there, he'd be upside down.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Maybe that's how he likes to sleep.
Maybe a bat.
Yeah, he's like a bat. Maybe he's
Batman.
This
guy. Maybe
I
like this guy though.
This guy was easily my favorite character throughout the whole film.
I liked Godzilla.
He was my favorite human character throughout the whole film.
Okay, cool. Me too.
Wow, more than the racist colonizers. You're crazy.
Yeah, crazy, right?
But yeah, this is the guy we like. And at first I thought, oh, he seems really nice because he's like, sure, you can stay the night, just get out of here in the morning. I'm like, wow, what a welcoming gentleman with no ill intentions. How lovely.
Yeah, that is insane that he just lets him stay. He literally just stole this ship and he's just letting these guys stay. He doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, that was his ill intentions because it's not his boat.
Yeah, I think he's letting them stay because he's like, I don't need any attention drawn on me. If I let these guys stay and leave in the morning, then, no one will notice I'm here and I can just stay hidden out. Because I don't think he was planning on sailing this yacht at any point.
No,
I think he's just like sleeping in it, right?
Yeah, I think he was hiding out, waiting for the heat to die down. So he was like, "I'll let these guys stay. They can fuck off in the morning. They won't tell anyone because they broke in."
Yeah.
And he's right.
Yeah, I mean, well, it backfires somewhat on account of what he wakes up to, but yes.
This made me cackle with the reveal that was just like, while everybody else was asleep, and Ryota just put the ship out to sea, and they're all just stuck in.
Why? Yeah.
Which again brings me to Ryota being awful. Just like this guy, who, as far as you're concerned, has graciously let you sleep on his boat, and you're just like, well, he's asleep. Off to sea I go.
Yeah. Also, you just met these people. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if they were like lifelong friends and you tricked them like this, that would still be awful. But at least like they know your trauma and stuff. These guys, they haven't signed up for this.
Yeah, they're just not having a nice day trying to get laid.
I think it's worth saying that Ryota, he is written to be like a country bumpkin, just like he is a well-meaning moron. That's his whole thing. Like he's basically Goku, but he isn't superpowers. It's that kind of thing.
It's the only thing I know about Goku is his superpowers.
You don't watch Dragon Ball?
I've never, besides the movie Dragon Ball Evolution, I've never seen any Dragon Ball.
Oh, so you started with the best one then?
I started with the peak.
Goku. If his like English voice was of course like accurate, then like he would have a hick southern accent. Like that's the kind of voice he would have.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we should have watched the dub. Maybe he has a hick voice in the dub.
I love Goku.
No,
someone did say to me. When I said that I'd watch this movie, someone did say to me, "Did you watch the dub with the guy with the most annoying voice ever?" And I didn't. Obviously, I didn't watch the dub, so I didn't know what they meant by that. But
maybe it was this guy.
Maybe. Yeah.
What
just happened?
Maybe he was all like, "Howdy, y'all! We gotta go save my brother. He's on an island, and there's a big lizard."
Hands off!
Definitely not listening back to this one.
All like great accents. Well done, everybody.
Go on,
and now here's how he'd sound if he was from India. No.
Ripley's been wanting to break out that accent for weeks, to be fair.
That is untrue.
No, you've been saying it.
Anywho, he wakes up. He wakes up and the boat's in the middle of the fucking ocean. And he's had his gun taken away, and it's revealed that it's like a toy gun.
Yeah, it's a toy gun.
Yeah, again, this was all just very funny.
Yeah.
Good.
They really fucked him over. I also like that
they really did.
Ryota in this moment describes this boat as a gift from the gods, which is a very funny way to describe something you've stolen.
Me stealing a monster energy from Bossman.
Of course, like I will say, of course, like once the like whole dance marathon was introduced, I thought we were going to have Ryota stealing the prize yacht. Like I thought that's where we were going. What happens here is so much funnier, and I'm so much happier that this is what happens.
But yeah, they're on the sea, and he's just this guy who, at this point, we think it's his boat, if we're watching the movie, and he's just like, fine, whatever, like fucking, I don't care. He's just over it. He's just like, fine, I'm just along for this ride, I guess. But then, breaking news on the radio.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I saw it.
Right.
It's on the news that someone has stolen a yacht, which, you're like, I guess that's this yacht, which would make sense. And then, as though it's unrelated news, they say someone has stolen 4 million yen, which we're like, I can connect these two dots.
How much is 4 million yen?
Well, it's two giant eggs is the answer.
I'm Googling how much yen is. Okay, so 4 million today would be £18,632.
It's not nothing.
I don't know what that is back in the 60s because I don't care enough to Google it. But
I would have checked, but I was like watching this through my laptop on my TV, so I couldn't really pause and check it.
From memory from the Big Egg saga, we're looking at like £50,000 for this.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
But, it's not enough. It is a down payment on a house.
It's a lot of money. Yeah. I don't have that much money. Do you?
And then you could sell the yacht, and that's more.
I'm talking to the audience. Do you have that much money? If so, send us a message with your home address and when you go to work.
And which mattress you have hidden it under.
And
they continue their sailing. One of these guys, I don't remember which one of these cunts just falls asleep on top of the boat, like in the fucking baking hot sun, which is insane.
That would be me. No, that would actually be me, because I love the sun. I'm like a lizard.
Fair enough.
That would actually be
a lizard?
Genuinely. Yeah, big one. Huh?
I was saying that you love a warm rock, right?
I actually do. I actually genuinely do. A bit ago, not that recent, but like one time I was on my lunch break at work and it was sunny, so I went and sat on the grass outside my work and I fell asleep for an hour.
That's really cute.
That rules.
Nice. It was awesome. And I bought an ice cream.
That's fucking adorable.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we get some more just stuff with them on the boat. The guy who stole the boat originally is making a skeleton key, and he's bragging about how it can unlock anything in the world.
And he's right.
He will be proven right.
He is right. Later on, there's like a huge, like safe door, like from a bank, and he opens it.
It was pretty impressive. Yeah,
it's actually a sonic screwdriver.
Ugh. But yeah, and then a storm comes in. They struggle with it. At one point, the guy who stole the boat's briefcase spills open, and you're not going to believe it. There's 4 million yen in there. It's crazy.
What?
He stole the boat originally?
I didn't know this. What? I never knew that.
You seem like such a nice guy, though.
He is a nice guy. Good on him. Where's he stealing it from? That's the question. Do you know what I mean?
Criminals can be nice.
Yeah, like you. Like you.
And then something exciting happens, which is a giant claw comes out of the ocean and fucks up the boat. And I want to ask, are we counting this as time to Ebirah?
Yes.
Yes? Surely.
Okay, good. Then that is 13 minutes 58 seconds.
Nice.
I was wondering if you were going to fight me because you don't see all of them.
No, I think so. In the Rodan one, we did it when he like flew overhead briefly. Like we didn't see him in detail.
True.
We still counted it, so I think this counts.
Sage, what did you think of this scene?
The bit with the big claw, Leah.
The bit with the big claw, yes.
I liked it. That was a big claw.
Great. I'm glad we had to try that 3 times.
For listeners, because I will have cut that out, that took about 5 minutes to get because Leah's laptop broke and I had to get a jacket. First time we see Ebirah. I really struggle to say that name.
Ebirah.
Anyway, yeah, but Leah said it was different.
That's right. It's Ebirah.
Ebirah. That's hard to say to a whitey like me. Anyway, the claw is cool. I think it's quite scary. I don't know how much of the previous conversation I'll keep in, so I'll say it again. It's quite scary with it being like in the ocean and it being like deep and dark and all this.
Yep.
Also, I was going to say earlier, which I forgot to say, so I'll say it now. The title of this movie is so tough.
What? Ebirah Horror of the Deep.
Horror of the Deep. That's actually sick as fuck.
It's pretty good.
Awesome, yeah.
That's the best title so far.
Ooh, I'll give you that.
Easily. It might be the best title of the franchise, honestly.
Better than Tokyo SOS?
Yes. Better than Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, All Monsters, All Out Attack, or whatever it's called.
Damn it.
Sorry. Bad title.
Leo, what did you think of this scene?
I've already said, but that I didn't have like a good microphone, so I'll just say it again. Yeah, no, I really like it. I think they brought the horror of the monsters back, the horror of the deep even. Yeah, I just think this is really good. It was really cool.
It is cool. Horror of the deep. More like, what if the Aquaman guy from The Boys was in a horror movie?
Yeah, that could be a thing.
You
You're
know what
right.
I mean? That's pretty good.
Can we just move on past the scene now?
Well, I would like to just say there is one shot that I really fucking love where they're using a miniature and you can see what's clearly like a tiny little action figure on the boats.
Yeah,
and it's very cute.
So cute.
That was cute. I liked it a lot, honestly.
But now their boat gets fucked up by a big claw and they wash up on an island, at which point I write down, oh no, because I know what happens on islands in these fucking movies.
What? Wait, what the fuck happens on islands? Oh, blackface. Yeah. I genuinely...
This island is called Lecce Island. I'm
going to be so for real, I thought you were doing an Epstein bit. And I'm not even
They
joking.
wash up on Little St. James. So they decide, having washed up on this island, to naturally, they're like, well, we've washed up. Immediately, let's climb this fucking mountain. Let's fucking scale the fucking cliff face.
It's like the movie Send Help.
They do pretty well, to be fair.
They do pretty well.
They do weirdly well.
How long have they supposed to have been living on the island? Because there's the next scene or whatever, they look significantly different and they look like comfortable on there. So has it been a while?
I don't know about at this point. I know a lot of time does pass over the course of this movie.
The time, the time scale of this movie is very strange. We'll get there later.
There's a point later where they specify that 3 days have passed, like since the last scene we saw.
And
they just brush over it.
It's like 5 minutes real time, and it says it's 3 days. It's like really weird. But we'll get there. No. We'll get there.
Yeah, no, we'll cover that later.
But they
find a sword, don't they, Ripley?
Yeah, they find a machete. They immediately assume it's cannibals for some reason.
Racist.
But
that was my fault. Yeah.
But it's during this scene we hear a faint kind of musical, orchestral kind of thing of the Mothra music subtly playing in the background. I wonder what that's about.
I hope Mothra's not in this movie. Just kidding. I actually like Mothra quite a bit.
But yeah, just some subtle music cues, which if you're an eagle-eyed fan like us, you pick up on.
Yeah, I got it because I looked at the poster as well. So I knew she was going to be in it.
That said to help, yeah.
See, I can guess all the plot twists of the movie because I look at the poster. the kaiju that are in the movie are always on the poster.
That's why I keep censoring the poster.
I know, but I still have to look at it when I watch the movie, don't I? I wonder if I'll ever be surprised by one of these movies in terms of like a kaiju showing up.
I think it'll happen.
I don't know if that's
not in this era, but down the line, I think they'll be willing to surprise us again.
That makes sense. Yeah, like in Godzilla minus zero, when Gravity Anguirus is going to show
up. But yeah, they having climbed up this cliff and found a machete. Naturally, they're like, "We're hungry. You know what we're going to do? We're going to eat 500 bananas."
Yeah.
We just cut, and they're surrounded by banana skins.
Yeah. What would you do in this scenario? You're not eating 500 bananas?
I'd have like a couple.
Eating healthy foods.
I don't even like bananas.
I'd be so bloated.
Bananas. Here's what I say about banana, right? On its own, not great. In things, goated. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now, right? You know what my favorite dessert is of all time?
Is it a banana split?
No, it's banoffee pie. Oh,
I love a banoffee pie.
Not a fan of banoffee pie.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of you, actually, you stupid cunt. Kill yourself.
Oh, what's everyone's favorite dessert?
Banoffee pie.
There's a lot that I love. I think my first. I think my go-to is always lemon roulade.
I like a cheesecake.
Yeah, you would. No, I like cheesecake too. I also love a key lime pie.
I've never had one.
Oh, you never had a key lime pie? Key lime pie's good, you know. Have you guys had what's the one that they blowtorch?
Oh, creme brulee.
Oh, I would destroy a creme brulee right now.
You'd have to destroy it to get through the tough outer shell.
It's true. It's like a lobster. A big lobster.
Ripley, what happens next?
They look over the side of the cliff. They see a boat pissing.
Very true.
It's just a boat coming into the harbor and it's shooting yellow liquid everywhere. I don't know what else I'm meant to think when I see this.
Absolutely.
It really is. It really is just like, and also it's not even. It's dehydrated. First of all, if your piss looks like this, that's you not drinking enough water. Also, it's firing it out. It's like they've been holding it in for a while. I think. You know.
Yeah,
Did you ever do the thing as a kid? I'll cut this part out, but I'm just curious.
Oh God!
Did you ever do that thing as a kid when you're pissing and you hold the end of your foreskin so it builds up like a water balloon?
Oh, all the time.
I did. That's why the doctors cut mine off.
It's how you do a charge shot like Mega Man.
I would have gone with.
Cut that part
keep
out?
it in. I would have gone with Samus personally because I'm more of a Metroid fan.
I'm more of a Mega Man. I'm not Metroidvanias. They confuse me. You know, I'm too stupid for Metroid.
But yeah, at this point, they see that there's this boat pissing. There's like a big military base, and there's an evil eye patch man who seems to be in charge of everything.
Dr. Sarazawa.
I was about to say that is indeed Dr. Sarazawa.
Is it?
Wait, is it actually? I was joking.
That is
the same actor.
Yes, that is the same actor.
Okay, well, this raises the question: does he have something wrong with his eye? Like in real life?
No, he just has.
He's just been very heavily typecast.
Why is he typecast?
He just likes wearing eye patches.
I mean, good on him, I guess. That's so odd and random. Like, I didn't know that was him, though. I mean, it's been, to be fair, it's been what 12 years since that movie. That's crazy. But we got through it in like 8 weeks. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know why they're fucking dawdling so much.
Yeah, I know, right? On real life.
It is crazy because if you think about it from that perspective, like over the course, because I think this is definitely the silliest movie so far. They're getting sillier every week. Over the course of like 10, 12 years, it's getting silly, but like, because we're watching it week to week, it's just like, it's a very quick transition. Imagine being there at the time and like, you can remember a movie from like, in our time, from 2016, there was a movie that came out that was like harrowing and really grim and dark. And then another one comes out, it's like the 8th one or whatever, and it's ridiculous, and he's like surfing or whatever.
Like, he's fucking doing 6'7" or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, the army guys, the military, I don't know what we're going to call these guys. I just kind of refer to them as vague kind of military. Oh, they are the Red Bamboo, yes.
The Red Bamboo, yes.
The Red Bamboo, who are like a paramilitary group or something.
Yeah, just some dickheads.
I think they're just kind of terrorists, to be honest.
Yeah, whatever they are. They are like herding like a big group of people from an island. We later learn they're from Infant Island specifically. And so naturally they're in blackface.
They are, and I've written a note here, and I want to read it out verbatim because I want to be careful with how I say it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not trying to praise blackface, but it's less noticeable here, I guess.
They've lightened it a little bit.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, like, I can believe that they just found people who were just like naturally tanned.
Yeah, I get.
Some of them definitely were.
Like, some of them you can tell, and then some of them I'm looking and I'm like, are they like before they said Infant Island? Because obviously at that point I'm like, oh, they are just, you know, we know how they play Infant Island people in these movies. But earlier on I was like, are they just like supposed to be like, are they just tanned people? They might be, but no, they are in blackface. It's just more subtle.
Yeah, like I think it's also fair to say like they are portrayed as like being intelligent. They aren't portrayed as being savages. They don't speak their own funny language.
Yeah,
like, you know, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot better.
It's still
the thing
blackface, but it's a lot better than it was, I think.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're trying to give up doing blackface, you can't go cold turkey. You have to like ease yourself out of it. You make it slightly less problematic for each movie, and then 20 movies down the line, you're clean. You're never doing blackface again. Some of the natives of Infinite Island try to like run away. They basically all get shot except for one lady who escapes.
And who I've named Island Lady.
Her name is Dewa, I believe. Deo? Deo.
Oh god, it's something like that. Dio sounds right.
I don't know.
Daiyo. If that helps.
That would be that'd be Dio.
Dio. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bunch of them get shot. Two of them get on a little boat. And they safely paddle away on their little boat. There are no problems, right? They're fine.
Mm. And we know that so far in all of these movies, there's never been a kaiju that lives in the water, so they're safe.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. They swim off, and we never see them again, and it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, like, what? Would they introduce some like new lobster kaiju? Don't be stupid.
That would be ridiculous.
And then it's at this moment that a huge lobster kaiju pops out of the water.
What?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No.
Some sort of horror of the deep, I believe.
How's this happened?
Yeah, he kills the two guys on the boat, and I wrote down that it's very impressive that he was able to find them, because most men can't even find a guy in a little boat. And that's a little joke that sometimes people refer to the clitoris as a little man in a canoe. But I don't know if you know that.
Right.
I've never heard of someone referring to the clitoris as a man in a canoe. What the fuck do you want
It's a thing. I promise I haven't dreamt it.
No, it's not.
I think I would like to instead point out that I believe this is the first time we have had a kaiju actively attack a human for the sake of attacking humans.
Well, he also eats them.
Yeah,
he does eat
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he's attacking.
I know it's fucked up.
I mean, kaiju. Godzilla was attacking people. Rodan was attacking people. What do you mean?
What I mean, like Godzilla. What you say that, but like they were attacking the city and the people just happened to be there.
That is true.
Ebirah's actively going after people so he can eat them.
Yeah, this is the first time a kaiju has like picked one person specifically and been like, true. "You cunt."
Yeah, that's a good point. He has a
And so
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I guess it means we have a kill count for this one as opposed to last week.
Last week was none, right? Yeah.
2 for Ebirah. Yeah. I'm writing it down.
I'm glad we're watching a good movie this week. Last week was so shit.
Yeah, it was
we're having fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, tell us more about this man in a canoe, because I've never heard this.
The little man in a canoe is what some people use to refer to the clitoris. Because it kind of looks like one.
I'm Googling it.
I'll move on while you Google it, which is that the island lady, whose name is Dio, bumps into our protagonist characters.
Also known as the love button.
I've never heard that one.
That's what Tony Baloney says online.
Who's Tony Baloney?
I don't know. I just found it online. It's a website.
But yeah, they bump into the lady. She doesn't seem to speak Japanese in this scene, but then later she does. I don't know if she was just shy.
Maybe she was scared. Well, no, she assumed that they were part of the Red Bamboo, didn't she?
Okay.
They have to say to her, like, no, we're fine. And I think they say, like, we're your friends or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they get found by like this.
Yes, I was yawning.
They get found by like a weird little funny balloon.
Oh yeah, it's a spy balloon.
A funny balloon.
Yeah, a funny balloon spots them, balloon. And then the army guys show up and start shooting at them.
Well, it should be said, I don't pause the movie whenever I make notes, so maybe I just missed it.
But yeah, and they ran away from the guy shooting at them. They go up a cliff that looks a lot like Godzilla. I don't know if you noticed that. It's like the same texture and kind of shape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, it's a fun little Easter egg, I guess.
Well, Godzilla's
what's
going to
happen soon
because the movie's called Ebirah, Horror of the Deep.
Yeah.
So Godzilla's not in it as far as we're aware.
Yeah.
And there's a great gag here where they all go to like jump off the cliff, and then it pans down, and they've just jumped like 5 foot down onto a little ledge.
This also made me laugh quite a bit. I like
This
this
is
a lot.
quite a funny movie, you know. This is
a funny
first
movie.
actually funny movie. Actually, no, King Kong versus Godzilla was really funny.
Yeah, it had that
Yes,
funny
it
bit
was.
with the explosives
Yeah.
The explosive. Oh yeah,
with the big lever thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Personally,
Yeah.
I'd say Mothra was also pretty funny because of the mouse, but you know.
Fuck you for bringing that up.
Sage, no.
Fuck you for bringing that up. How dare you?
So they're hiding on this little ledge of the cliff, and it's kind of like that scene in Lord of the Rings where the Nazgul are looking for Frodo and whoever, where they're right above them and they can't see them. You know the scene I mean?
Oh yeah.
Haven't
Yeah,
seen
I know
it.
what you're talking about.
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
I know what you're talking about. Don't worry, Ripley.
That's not even a niche reference. That's like one of the most popular
I know.
mainstream references I could have made.
I know. I just haven't seen it.
But yeah, they run
Those
into a
movies
cave
are
to get
4 hours long, Ripley. What do you want from me?
They run into a cave to get away from like a big storm that's happening. Dio does a prayer, and the Mothra music starts playing again. Don't know what that's about.
Just a little reference.
I mean,
it's like when Moray Gold was leaving Doctor Who, so they just kept putting random Doctor Who songs in. Remember that?
Good times.
Yeah, I remember.
But
There's
yeah,
a-
like,
there's a
Doctor Who
great-
too
where
much
we
in
cut
this
to Infant
fucking
Island?
podcast.
Say
Huh?
again.
What did you say, Leah?
I was just saying, like, isn't this where we cut to Infant Island?
Yes,
So
it is.
it's around here because it kind of cuts between the conversation and Infinite Island. Because the Dio, the lady from Infinite Island, she says that a man named Yata washed up on Infinite Island, and that for some reason is not enough information for Ryota to be like my brother. He's like, can you describe him? Like, how tall is he? Like, what kind of hair? Like, how is he dressed? It's
In
like,
the
oh,
dub-
it's not a different guy called Yata. It
In
is
the
my
dub-
brother, great.
In the dub that I was watching, she didn't say his name.
Didn't she?
No, she says a Japanese guy washed up, and then he's like, "Oh, what did you look like? Do you know his name? All this kind of stuff."
In mine, like I think that happens, and he says, "What was his name Yata?" And she says yes, and then he asks some follow-up questions.
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure she didn't say his name until like after the. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know for a fact that she's like a Japanese guy washed up, and then he's like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
it's probably my brother."
Either way, we know where his brother is. He's on the
Infinite Island.
apparently 3 days boat trip away island of Infinite Island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feels closer.
Yeah, I mean, like, no. Meanwhile, Mothra can, of course, travel this distance in about 5 minutes. But
That's because Mothra's the goat. That's because Mothra's the fucking
that's true.
goat.
She
She's
is
a
the
moth.
goat. She is the goat.
Shut up, Ripley, you silly bitch.
But yeah, and you know what? I was relieved in this moment to learn that these were natives from Infinite Island, and we didn't have a third Blackface Island. This is just an unrelated island with no blackface on it, which is quite nice.
The only people that live on this island are. Well, I don't think anyone lives here. I think just the
Red Bamboo
have
operate
base
there, but yeah.
But I don't think anyone lives here, though that we know about at least. Also, I don't know if you said, but she explains that the Red Bamboo are kidnapping the Infant Islanders to use as slaves.
Yeah, and we get a shot of that where they're like digging up yellow goo to repel Ebirah, and there's a great bit where
mines.
the guy in charge of the piss mines looks at everyone who is in the middle of working and yells, "Get back to work."
No, it's because they're singing.
They were singing. Yeah.
Oh, they're singing while they work.
They're singing while they work, and then he shoots at them and goes, "Stop singing." It's fucked. It's horrible. Well, I guess he is a slave owner, so I don't know what you expect.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to say I'm surprised that he's mean.
Look, I can excuse slavery, but I draw the line at being rude to your staff. But we get a little bit of a double whammy here, because we see that Mothra is just having a little Odin sleep. She's just chilling.
Yeah.
And this happens
I
at
don't think she's
29
even
minutes,
asleep.
17 seconds.
By the way, she looks
Hang
so
on.
beautiful in this movie.
Oh god, yeah, I love seeing Mothra in this. She's
so-
so cute.
I thought
so
she looked a
beautiful.
little kind of faded color-wise. She was like a lot more just like a normal moth.
No, but
Maybe
she's
she's
beautiful.
old.
She's
Maybe she's
furry
about
in
to
this.
die as well.
They don't have a long lifespan, do they, the Mothras?
No.
Yeah, but that's mostly because of circumstance. They just keep getting killed and dying off screen.
No, because one was born at the end of Mothra versus Godzilla. Two were born, obviously one drowned or whatever. But then it was a baby. The next movie, which is set like 2 or 3 years later, the Shobijin are like, Mothra's dying of old age. So they don't live long ananyway, to be fair. They actually don't.
Yeah. We do see
even
it
if they
hatch,
don't
like,
get
and stuff.
murdered, they don't live long.
No.
Do they keep them? I guess they keep the memories of the previous Mothra, right? I guess that's how it works.
I think so. I think it's like a group
Think that's meant to be
situation.
the case, yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise, that's kind of not very satisfying. Because that means every time she shows up, it's a different character.
Yeah, because Mothra's like an embodiment of like kind of a natural force. She's like a goddess.
True.
Like it's a different kind of
True.
thing, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Unlike Godzilla, where a Godzilla dies and another one just shows up.
There just was another one, yeah. I hope there's not any more Godzillas that show up soon.
We
Yeah,
will
that'd be
get to
cool.
it.
I hope there's no
But yeah,
babies.
At this point, we get a very long song.
Very long, yeah.
Not very good.
No.
Yeah,
Have you noticed that, like... Go on, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel like the Mothra songs they've all just been getting slowly worse as we go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like the first one was a banger, and I didn't even like that movie, but I remember saying in that movie like, "Oh, the song's really good." And then every time she shows up, they do a worse song.
Well, you know, it's like this whole second album thing where it's like you put a lot of work into the first one and it's great, and then it's like, oh shit, I gotta crank out another one next year. What the fuck am I gonna do?
But if you think about it, the second album for My Chemical Romance was way better than the first one. So
what was their second album?
Second album was 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge.
Oh, sick.
Which is a banger.
Very sick.
Third album, even better. Fourth album, controversial, my favorite of the 4.
Shit. That's crazy.
I'll say it. I like Danger Days the best out of all of them, even more than Black Parade. Do you guys give a fuck?
I mean,
Not really, no.
My Chemical Romance live later this year. I'm quite excited.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
It's great. We're in the front and everything. It's going to be sick.
I'm seeing 21 Pilots and Baby No Money in August.
That's a lot of pilots.
Shut the fuck up.
They're going to have a pretty big stage.
Anyway, the Shobijin are there. They're singing a song. They're not played by the Peanuts this week.
No, it's different.
I didn't write down who played them, to be honest.
I didn't write it down, but I did check. Let me find it again.
And I never write it down.
They're called Pear Bambi.
Okay.
That's a great
pear
name.
like the fruit or pear like two?
Pear like two. Two Bambi.
That makes sense. Two Bambi.
Pear Bambi.
Two Bambi or not two Bambi?
They're the people playing the show.
Oh god.
And they're fine.
You're impossible this week.
We
They're not
cut
really-
back
Yeah, no, they do
protagonists,
They're
and
not
they
in it as
look
much.
down, and Godzilla is asleep
Yes, he's just eating.
at 31 minutes 10 seconds.
He's so
Yeah.
cute. I love him.
It's so cute.
It's just in a cave.
I love him.
Bro just like walked onto the island and just flopped over face first and just immediately went to sleep. It was
Well, he
to be
tried to
fair-
sleep in a lake, and he got fucking dragged out by a bubble. So I guess I need to find somewhere safer.
Yeah, to be
That's
fair,
true,
if you just got home from space, you'd be quite tired as well.
yeah.
Imagine
Although,
being
to be
kidnapped and
fair-
waking up in space and then waking up again and you're on Earth again. You're like, what the fuck?
To be
so
fair,
jet
we
lagged.
don't know when Astro Monster was set. It could have been after this.
It wasn't.
But it was set a vague, undetermined year.
Yeah, but like that's ridiculous. They wouldn't do that.
It is. Oh, cool. Well, that means we're still in the timeline where they fixed misogyny, so that's good to know.
Yeah, that's good to be fair.
No, that wasn't that the aliens though.
No, they fixed it on
wasn't.
Earth.
They did. Yeah.
But yeah, for
so
whatever reason, they're like, well, we don't want to stick around where Godzilla is because that's spooky.
Which is probably fair because he's
yeah.
big and
so they
dangerous.
do the thing from the end of Macbeth, and they grab a bunch of like shrubs and they sneak up to the army base.
I think this really says a lot about who we are as people. You went for a Macbeth reference. In my notes, I said they sneak into the base with a big bush like they're in Fortnite.
Leah, do you have an alternative?
I mean, it's just a thing people do, really, isn't it? They just kind of.
Bush,
I've never done it.
Yeah, they just kind of.
You've never snuck around in a big bush.
It's a thing that happens in films. Then
I spent time in a bush, but enough about last night. Hey-oh.
Me on a grinder hookup. Me on a grinder hookup.
God damn it! God damn it! I actually had one of those.
Oh damn it! Sorry.
And the guy who stole all the money in the boat before, he pulls out his skeleton key.
Criminal
and one of the guys is like,
Criminal
"Is that
man,
going to work?" And he says, "It's never failed me before." But we saw him make it on the boat like a day ago.
Yeah, but he's a Han Solo type, isn't he? Like he's blagging his way through it. Like whatever situation he's in, he's just like, "Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm confident and cool."
It'll work.
It's never not worked. Yeah, because you've never tried it. It's also never worked.
But yeah, there's a funny bit where they nearly get spotted moving by like a spotlight, and Dio just releases a dove that she had.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I think this was like. Yeah, I think this was like a like it was like a
magic
desperation move, like in case they got caught. Kind of
yeah,
like,
it was.
I get that, but did she plan it? Did she grab the bird just in case?
Yeah, we see her holding the bird. Did you watch this movie?
No, we did, but like it's like they get spotted and she's holding the bird and then she releases it. Like, did she when they first got in the bush? Did she grab it just in case this happened?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of That's
like, don't worry, everyone. I've got an ace up my sleeve just in case.
A bird, and it worked. To be fair, it did work.
It does. I don't
know what
really understand why they want to sneak into this base. I don't really get why they want to go here.
I was a bit confused by the motivation at this point. I was hoping that you guys would know.
It seemed to just be like, well, where else are we going to go?
Yeah,
what else are we
going to do? We might as well stop some terrorists while we wait for Godzilla to wake up.
I think they are trying to free the slaves.
The slaves, yeah.
I fell into that pretty casually. They didn't even discuss it.
Well, I guess if you made friends with a slave, you'd want to save her friends.
Yeah, it'd be awkward if you didn't agree to help.
It would be a bit like, no, I'm looking for my brother. Like, fuck off. I don't care about your like family or whatever, friends.
Yeah, and they find a room full of like smoke bombs that look a lot like 6-packs of Coke. Like Coke bottles?
Yes,
yeah,
they do.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Or bowling pins, perhaps?
Yeah, that's what they say for some reason.
Oh,
obviously,
did they say
bottles of Coke. Yeah, they say that they look like bowling pins.
Oh, right. I was wondering where I got that idea from.
Parallel thoughts.
Dio also finds a spool of wire, which maybe will come in handy later.
Yeah, she wears it like
she loves that
for no
wire.
reason.
She does.
Yeah,
no, to be fair, if I saw a big spool of wire, I'd be playing with it as well.
Yeah,
I like her a lot as a character, by the way. We haven't really talked about it, but I think she's a really fun character.
That moment is treated very much like a women be shopping moment where she's just looking at it, she's like, ooh.
It's like, yeah, like she's found a new pair of shoes.
Woo!
Oh god. What happened?
But yeah, and they find a huge safe door, and I think the criminal man, it seems like he gets rock hard at this. He is so excited.
Yeah. Well, if
you
had
finally,
a key that can open anything.
A true test of my skeleton key.
Not that he uses his skeleton key, he just kind of safe cracks. This was a legitimately tense scene, can I just say.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that.
Once the researchers came back and like he was in plain view, I was just like, "Oh shit, what's actually going to happen here?" I'm genuinely invested. What is kind of like?
I was not.
I was actually.
I was
going to get caught. is he goes to get in just in time? Like, genuinely, what's going to happen here?
Yeah.
Turns out that he gets it open, and it's a fucking nuclear reactor.
Yeah, they're making nuclear bombs on this island for some reason.
They are. Well, because they're terrorists, aren't they?
Maybe I don't really know what they're doing this for.
They're evil. They're villainous. That's
To be fair, yeah, the Red Bamboo does sound like a name they've come up with for like a terrorist group, I guess.
Also,
I feel like it's meant to sound spooky.
Like, whatever they're doing, it's not good.
Oh yeah, I don't support the Red Bamboo. To be fair.
I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of support for him over your side.
No, I vote blue no matter who.
That's
nothing.
Reform. That's reform, Ripley.
Ah, fuck.
Ripley votes reform.
There's no rhyme for
That's
voting
problematic,
green.
Ripley.
Green.
Vote green. It's my dream.
Vote green if you've got a big peen.
Oh, I'm not
green, or
allowed.
you won't be seen.
Leah, I don't know if you just heard what Ripley said. That was very funny.
Yeah, no,
I didn't hear the joke Leah made. I'd like to hear
me
that.
neither. I was laughing at you. Admitting that you've got a small cock.
So I said, vote green or you won't be seen.
Ooh, because you'll be killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Under Zach Polanski's Britain.
Right. Okay, Ripley, we are going so fucking slowly. What happened?
Okay, they use a smoke bomb to get away because Serizawa 2 has found them.
Yes.
There's a bit where they
it was very Indiana Jones.
Yeah, they
sneak between
two like big metal panels to like Metal Gear Solid style to not get spotted.
Oh, I thought that was so cute. That was awesome.
I like this scene. I like this. This is the thing. I actually do like the humans in this. It's they kind of have a fun story. It's like a bit, like you say, it's a bit James Bondy. It's a bit Indiana Jones. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So they get, so they get spotted.
Yeah, one of them gets captured.
One of them gets captured. One of them on the balloon.
Yeah, it's like Rose in The Empty Child, where she's hanging from the Zeppelin. It's quite
We're
fun.
doing way too many Doctor Who references, I swear.
Which I think leads to an awesome moment in which they, of course, shoot the rope holding the balloon, but they don't shoot the balloon itself.
Yeah, that's smart. That's what I'd do.
I'd shoot the balloon personally.
But yeah, so Ryota drifts off to Infant Island on that balloon very conveniently.
It's very convenient. It's good.
And the three of them that haven't been captured go back to Godzilla, and they listen for his heartbeat, even though he is clearly moving at various points. So like he's obviously alive.
Yeah. I also know. What do you think Godzilla dreams of?
Like stomping stuff.
I think right now he's dreaming of just beating the shit out of Ghidorah over and over again. Fucking Mothra.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I've got an issue with Godzilla's characterization later on. We'll get there.
We get another singing scene on Infant Island that I fast forward because I got bored of it.
You fast forwarded it, amazing.
I got very bored.
You fast forwarded past Mothra?
Well, it's just the singing. Funny. I don't give a fuck about the singing.
Ryota
and his brother reunite. The Mothra twins explain that the Red Bamboo are from a place called Devil Island, which goes hard as fuck.
That does go hard.
Sorry, the Mothra twins.
Yeah, what are they called again? The Shobijin. I couldn't.
You're the biggest Mothra fan in the world.
Well, they're not Mothra. They're just Mothra's representatives.
Oh, so you only like I don't know. I don't know what they are. I just thought they kind of go hand in hand. You kind of go.
Yeah, they do. I just don't speak Japanese.
you did you not have subtitles?
Anywho,
we just guessing what was happening.
They discuss whether they're going to wake up Godzilla, and one of them's like, he's going to destroy the world, and the other guy says, no, Godzilla wouldn't do that, and I think that's very short-sighted.
Godzilla wouldn't do that. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I think we are long since past the point, of course, when Godzilla was a metaphor for nuclear destruction.
True. However, he was still a villain until 2 movies ago.
Yeah. Well,
The idea that he would never do that is a bit
He would
silly.
never do that.
I think in this
But
movie
bro-
he's like more an anti-hero, to be honest.
Yeah, because he's just Kong.
Yeah, like he's just like a grumpy old man who's
He's
also
such a
giant
grumpy old
radioactive
man. I
physicist.
love it. Yeah.
I also loved it. Yeah.
They make
We,
they do decide to wake him up though, don't they?
Yeah, we
Yes,
get a
they wake
few
him
kind
up.
of scenes going back and forth here where the one guy that's trapped with the slaves, they all agree they're going to make like a shit batch of the yellow stuff.
The piss.
Yeah, a shit batch of the piss, some shit piss, if you will.
Did we establish that the guy ended up with the slaves? Yes. we
Yeah,
did.
one of them got captured, one of them got in the blue, and the rest got away.
Yeah, I'd say the one who
Um,
got shot off the balloon got sent to the slaves. I don't know
Yeah.
if we said it before.
We get that where they're making a shit batch of the yellow stuff, and we get Ryota and his brother agreeing to go back, like on a little boat, and do the 3-day trip back to the island. In
Just
which
two men in a canoe.
and the Shobajin are
They
like,
are both brothers, Days, for God's sake.
What? So they can't resemble a Clint?
in-
You know where they pee from.
and the Shobajin give them a bunch of the yellow barrels to keep Ebirah away, and also they're like, here's a big net, you'll need it later. I'm not going to tell you why for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm going to just keep that a little secret just for me.
This is also the part that we learn that that's what the piss is for, to keep it.
Yeah, that's where they
Oh, yes,
explicitly say
yes.
it.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in this movie of just like, here's this item that will come in handy later, and then they use it later, like the wire
Instead,
and the
go alone. Take this.
Yeah, it's like Dora level of like foreshadowing.
But our 3 people that are with Godzilla, they make a lightning rod using the
Yeah.
machete at the top, and then
And then the wire.
Dio's wire necklace, which she conveniently picked up.
This was smart. I thought this was actually really clever.
I liked it. It's very like they really thought that through, kind of like, you know, it's very convenient she just picked up that wire, but besides that, I thought it was quite a good kind of thing.
It's also very funny because, like, we know that Kong loves electricity, so it makes sense for him. But Godzilla hates it.
Yeah.
This could have
Like
killed
his
him.
weakness.
Like in this, what's the word? Oh my
Movie?
God, no. Continuity. In this continuity, yeah, electricity is Godzilla's like big weakness. It's his kryptonite, essentially. Like,
I guess if you zap him a bit, it's like he'll have to get up, I guess.
It'll piss him off
Yeah.
enough to wake him off, yeah. That's why he's grumpy later.
But yeah, so they do that, a storm comes in, it wakes him up, and he sees Ebirah, and it's fucking on site.
Oh god, yeah, like Godzilla is so angry.
Well, to be fair, he's just been woken
Just got
up with
electrocuted.
You would be.
Yeah, fair enough. All right,
It's a cool scene of
Sage,
Godzilla waking up, by the way. I enjoy the bit.
Oh, it is.
Oh, the like close up of his eye opening.
Yeah,
I thought it was sick.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Right.
It's fight time,
Sage,
isn't
you
it?
want to walk us through the fight? Yeah,
I would love to. Right, they fight, and first of all, they're fighting to some truly groovy jams. Okay, like
oh yes,
if Godzilla like entered the arena on a surfboard, I wouldn't have been surprised. Like it's such
Like Fortnite
music. Yeah, like Fortnite. Yeah. They play a game of volleyball with a boulder.
Yep, again.
They kind of
It's sick.
like they did it with Rodan and Godzilla a couple movies ago, and then they do it again in this one. But this is more like they're trying to just play the game, whereas in the last one it was like they're trying to fight. I don't know. They're just playing volleyball with a boulder.
Yeah.
And then
There was
Godzilla
a point.
flips the boulder away. Oh, they're gone. Sorry.
Yeah. Like there was a point where, of course, like where Ebirah like catches the boulder in his claw, and I so wanted him to like just like cut it in half or something.
Yeah,
Yes,
I thought he was going
same.
to, and then he just throws it back, and they just play volleyball again.
And Ebirah, I guess, is a sore loser because he loses the game of volleyball and then just storms off.
He's pissed off. Well, he doesn't storm off quite yet. He splashes Godzilla first of all, which annoys Godzilla. I guess he probably got like salt water in his eyes and he didn't like that. So he retaliates with an atomic breath.
Yeah.
Ebirah jumps at him. They just punch for a bit. He claws at his wrist, like he grabs his wrist. So Godzilla like throws him over his head and then starts like punching his head in, like Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. and then Ebirah drags him underwater, and he picks up a rock from the ground and starts bashing his head with it.
Yes, awesome.
And then Ebirah like swims away.
Yeah.
And that's the end of round one.
Yeah, and then it abruptly cuts to the next day where our protagonists are just setting traps. And I'm thinking, are you trying to catch Ebirah? Because that's not going to work.
Oh, also, wait, I just thought we mentioned it earlier when we didn't talk about it when it actually happened. When they set up the lightning rod, that's when they're waiting for a lightning storm. They're waiting for 3 days, and it's like that. Did they
just cut that time? Like,
did they just sit in that cave for 3 days? What did they eat?
Like Jesus.
Oh, like Jesus. Is Godzilla
after
Jesus
3 days, after 3 days, Jesus got hit by lightning and then burst in the cave.
It's true, and then Jesus fought a big lobster also. I don't know if you remember that from the Bible.
Looking forward to Passion of the Christ 2 for sure.
They're actually making that, aren't they?
I know, he's going to fight a big lobster.
At this point, one of the guys, I think it might be the main guy, what's his name? The guy with the brother?
Ryowa?
Something like that. He says, or it might not be him, but it's one of them anyway. They say, I forgot about the red bamboo when Godzilla woke up. And I think that's so fair. It's such a good representation of my thought processes watching these movies. Because as soon as like a kaiju shows up for real this time, I immediately don't care about any of the human stories.
There is a great moment where like everyone kind of reunites, and the brother that went missing at the start, fucking Yata, he immediately goes to charge in and like save the slaves, and someone's like, "Is he crazy?" But like someone's like, "Is he crazy?" And then someone else says, "Yeah, crazy about helping those in need."
Fair enough, honestly.
Great dialogue.
Really
good. I hated this guy.
Slaves whenever you can. I think that's a good.
It's absolutely a good thing to do. You shouldn't, you should help slaves. But I hate this guy so much because, like, every scene that he's in, he's just like refusing to listen to advice and refusing to follow a plan. And he's always just like, I'm gonna run in and do it myself or whatever. And every time the criminal guy has to like grab him by the arm and like stop running off, you dickhead. And then he just runs off anyway. I really didn't like him. He's really annoying.
Fair enough. It's a bit annoying of him.
We get a weird scene after this where they get chased by the red bamboo. Godzilla shows up and the red bamboo run away naturally. And then Godzilla just kind of starts standing still. He falls asleep standing up like an old man.
So I actually liked this scene, and it was weird, but I liked it, right? I have a little reading on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously originally this was Kong, and it makes more sense for Kong because
he loves woman.
He loves a woman, right? He looks at a woman, the main woman, what's her name again? Dio. He looks at her and he's clearly like intrigued by her, right? Which that makes sense for Kong because Kong's whole thing is picking up a woman and taking her to a high place.
But there's no high around, so he just freezes.
Yeah, he doesn't have it's like being at the club and you don't have your wingman with you. Like, what do you do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just scared right now. No, but I quite liked it because even though it's clearly just meant for Kong, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, it kind of reads to me as Godzilla the last few weeks or years or however long these movies take place across, like he's been kind of turning over a new leaf, right? He used to be evil, and then Mothra kind of talked some sense into him a couple of weeks ago or years or whatever, and he's kind of in the thing of like, I'm kind of a good guy now, but not really. I'm still like, I don't know. He's learning who he is. You know what I mean? He's getting a character development, and we've all been there. And I think he's seeing a human woman and where his instinct, and I am just pulling this out of my ass because like this isn't in the movie, but this is how I read it because I just like this character of Godzilla. I like this version of him a lot. I think he sees a human woman, and he goes, in the past, I would have done a big atomic breath, or I would have stomped her, or I would have just ignored her. And I think he's looking at her, and he's going, actually, you know what? We're not that different. Humans aren't that bad, actually. And he's intrigued by her. And I think there's a little moment of like connection between Godzilla and humanity. And I just think it probably isn't at all what was intended, but that's how I saw it as, and I just thought it was quite sweet.
I really like that, actually. That's a really fun way to look at that. Yeah,
well done, Sage.
It's really sweet.
Thanks, Ripley. That was so fucking disingenuous. Well done, Sage.
I meant
baby's first analysis.
But naturally, following that lovely moment, a big fucking bird shows up.
Wait,
I have some trivia about the big birds.
I was going to do the trivia, but you do it. But also, before you do it, I want to say Godzilla snores, and it's really cute.
It's very cute.
I just think this version of him is so cute.
I did write cute.
He's adorable. Anyway, what's your
bird
trivia about this bird? Is it that it was Rodan?
It is indeed that it was Rodan. The giant condor, as its official name reads, is just simply a repurposed Rodan suit.
They just stuck some feathers on it.
I think giant condor is kind of underselling it because like that is what it is. But you say giant condor and I picture like a 5-6 foot wingspan. I don't picture this.
Yeah.
Like I got attacked by a giant condor. Everyone's like, "Oh no!" Yeah, it was fucking huge.
Yeah, it was the size of a building.
I just found this fight really funny, to be honest.
It's pretty funny. Well, I mean, it's barely a fight, but do you want me to go through it anyway?
Yeah, go for it.
Honestly, I kind of want to go through it because.
All right, no, you go for it. Go for it.
Funny. Yeah. So essentially, so this giant condor, it attacks Godzilla like it is just like it's swiping, it is pecking, like it's trying to pick Godzilla up by his tail. Godzilla doesn't react. Uses a single shot of his atomic breath, and the giant condor just like spontaneously combusts and dies.
It just dies.
This is a Godzilla that's mellowing out. You know, an old Godzilla would have made this a whole fucking thing, but he's just like, you know what? I've had a long day. Fuck off, and it's just done.
The old Godzilla would have the movie would have been called Godzilla versus Giant Condor, and it would have all built to this, and Godzilla would have been pathetic. And you know what? This guy, he's an old man. He's tired. He's just woken up, right, from a cave, and then immediately the first thing he's done is gone to have a nap on the beach, and a bird keeps fucking waking him up. He's pissed off, and he's just like,
you know what it is?
Fuck off.
He's come to this island because he's gone on holiday. He just wants to relax.
Yeah. It's like going on holiday and the seagulls keep stealing your chips. Also, I enjoyed this. I kind of freaked out at this moment. You guys know that I love Sonic the Hedgehog, right?
You do love Sonic the Hedgehog.
Godzilla does the nose thing that Sonic does.
He does
what is the nose thing?
Yes.
So, like, okay, so Sonic does this thing, or used to. He doesn't really do it as much anymore. Where, like, in a moment of coolness, he'll do a cool thing, and then he'll like rub the bottom of his nose. I think it's to convey like that he's very casual and like he's like, oh, I've just been in a fight, but I don't even give a shit. I'm just like itching my nose or whather. You know what I mean? It's that kind of vibe. Godzilla does that in this after he kills the giant condor. He like looks at Dio and he like rubs his nose at her as if he's like, I think it's his new flirting technique.
Rizzing up the island natives with your nose.
Rizzing up
technique.
The baddies by rubbing my nose. And then this seems really good.
Means, but I couldn't find anything. Go on.
No, that is what it means because I googled it before I watched this movie. I was just looking at Sonic stuff because I'm a fucking nerd, and that's why Sonic does it. And it'll be the same thing. It's a reference to like an old thing. I don't know. Remember if it was like a manga or something. But it was just like the character would do that like after like a moment of like excitement or like stress. they'd rub their nose to just be like, no sweat. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool and chill, whatever. And that's why Sonic does it. And I assume that's why Godzilla does it here as like a reference, which is pretty sick. And then, just as Godzilla thinks he's dealt with the seagull stealing his chips, fucking fighter jets come in. And they start attacking him.
Yeah, it's just like the entire world just has like beef with Godzilla in this one. Like, I don't blame him for being grumpy.
Literally. But he looks quite like, I think they were going for like, he's pissed off and he's like shouting and stuff. He looks so excited to fight the jets.
Yeah, like he looks like he's dancing.
Yeah.
No, he does start. Oh, he starts dancing. It's so cute.
He does, and also the surfer music starts again. So I think he was just like, "All right, you know what? Fine. I guess I'm
heard
fighting."
about the dance marathon. It's like it's been 6 days, but can I still?
He's joining very late. Yeah. He catches a jet like mid-flight and like claps it to death, and it explodes. And then like a few of them fly past his mouth, and he just like bites them, and they explode. It's so sick.
I really enjoy. There are bits during this and throughout the film, like rest of the film at this point, whenever Godzilla's like stomping on like a miniature building, he'll stomp on a building and then you'll cut to like an interior shot of like an actual set being destroyed. And I think it's really cool the way they do that.
They do it well. The destruction. Well, it's basically the next scene, right? Actually, to be fair.
Yeah, it just I just think it adds something to him crushing the miniatures to then see that on like a larger scale, like from within. It's cool.
Really good. Well, last week I mentioned that like there's a destruction scene, but there's no point in it, and it's nothing special. This is how you do it because it's plot relevant and it looks cool.
Yeah,
like, they do it well in a way where I'm like, oh yeah, this it works. I don't know, it just works.
Yeah, like also it's like really stretched out. Godzilla like takes his time with the space. It's kind of
he really does. Well, he knows that they're terrorists, so he's taking his time with it.
And Serizawa 2, whatever we're calling him, is just kind of like, you know what? Godzilla's pissed off. This whole fucking nuclear bomb on this island thing is a lost cause. Activate the self-destruct, leave the slaves to die. Let's hit the bricks and get out of here.
Yeah, they do the Sonic Adventure 2 thing where they blow up the island. You know,
they do the Arrow season 6 finale thing and blow up the island.
Look, I stopped watching Arrow after season 3. I'll be real.
They do the Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs thing and blow up the island.
Sure, I don't remember.
Why is that my mind went?
My one was better because mine was about Sonic.
True.
You guys remember that bit?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't played a Sonic.
You haven't played Sonic Adventure 2?
No.
That's crazy.
I think I'm leaving the podcast.
Anyway, our criminal character uses his incredible lockpicking skills to get all the slaves free. And the Red Army goes to sail away. And because their piss is fake,
the red bamboo.
Red bamboo, sorry. They go to sail away, but because their piss is fake, Ebirah gets them.
Yeah. Ebirah hates him up. Fake piss.
And Ebirah just kills them all immediately.
It's really
good. He has a piss kink, and so he's very disappointed that it's not real piss.
Yeah. But we'll have to work out how many are in the red bamboo for the kill count.
True.
Well, the only good terrorist is a dead terrorist, so it's 0 as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, they are still people. They're just bad people.
I think they have slaves. Like, I'm glad that Ebirah has killed slaves in this movie, but I'm glad he's killing slavers in this movie as well.
Right.
I feel
like what you're doing
more slavers than he's killed slaves.
That is true. But also, I feel like what you're doing, Ripley, is you're sowing the seeds to not having to do kill counts anymore because you can't be bothered.
Well, look, we don't know. I'll write 1 boat full of terrorists. Is that good?
All right.
Yeah,
I don't care. To be clear, this was your idea, and you've given up 9 weeks in. This is you. I don't care what you do with the kill count.
Would you like to take us through this big fight between Godzilla and Ebirah?
I love this fight.
Second fight.
Round 2. Right?
Yeah.
He whacks him with his claw. I there's stuff happening in between the fights. So shall I just do that bit as well? Because I've written it all.
Is it the Mothra stuff?
There's Mothra stuff,
Mothra
and
stuff.
there's some other stuff as well with humans.
I mean, what's left with the humans at this point? Because the humans all kind of just flee.
I'll do it all.
Yeah,
right?
so
I'll do it all.
yeah. So essentially, they all try to press a
do
button that will actually deactivate the nuclear bomb, and they all fail
But they
because
can't
the
reach
button
it.
keeps on like retreating back into the console for some reason.
Yeah, every time they all touch
shy.
it goes, and it goes back
Meanwhile,
in.
a lot of and I will, yeah, and of course, I'm gonna tell you what, that is me on a grinder date.
Hey.
That was a
One
good
of
one,
the
you
Infant
know.
Island people. One of the Infant Island people, they are making a big a net, and of course, like everybody back on Infant Island, they are all trying to get Mothra to actually get up and fucking do something, which he starts to do. And I thought that it would have been really funny if, of course, like after all of the worship finishes, Mothra kind of like looks up, makes a noise, and of course, then there's just a mushroom cloud in the distance.
Could I just while we're on this Mothra bit, but I'll let you Sage get to the fight stuff, like the specifics soon. But while we're on the Mothra stuff, I believe Sage is aware of this, but Leah, you are not. This is the moment in the movie that is iconic.
Oh yes,
because there is a moment, and I'm looking for the picture I took to send it to our group chat. But in this moment, there it is. I'm sending the picture now. Mothra is flying towards the island, and while they were filming this, a member of the crew who was smoking, a member of the crew who was smoking just dropped his cigarette onto Mothra. You can see it fall and hit her in the scene, and it just stays there. It just stays there for the rest of the movie. It's so good.
I knew that this was going to happen because I'd heard about this, but then I was looking out for it and I couldn't see it. But that's so funny.
It's so funny.
I also enjoyed
incredible.
Do you think in universe that's Mothra's cigarette?
Oh well, I did write that. It must be hers because Mothra loves.
Very good.
I think I'm gonna have to censor that.
No, I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah, I know you're allowed to say it, but it's still a public podcast, isn't it?
It's fine.
I'm gonna censor it.
Rude.
Probably
to be clear, listeners.
British
Ripley
slang
said
for cigarettes.
Yes, Ripley's allowed to say that word, but I'm still censoring it because
Fine.
Some people don't want to hear slurs. All right.
So yeah, but all the humans manage to get on the net. Mothra carries them away. But Sage, do you want to run us through the? Do you want to run us through the kaiju fights?
Yes, I'd love to. While that's all happening, I'm still struggling with the name of this fucking lobster. Ebirah?
Ebirah. However you say it is fine, to be fair.
No, but it isn't. All right. Anyway, big lobster. He whacks him with his claw, and Godzilla blasts him again with the atomic breath, and he does the hand punch thing. You know the thing where you punch your open hand to signify that you're gonna kick ass or whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna get beaten up kind of thing.
The classic bully move. Yeah, he does
he
that.
Gives him
which
a wedgie.
Is pretty sick. Yeah, he takes his lunch money. And then, Ebirah tries to retaliate by giving him a swirly. He pushes him under the water. But, guys, is he stupid? Because Godzilla can swim. Everyone knows this.
That is true. Ebirah should have known that. Ebirah is stupid.
Yeah. He claws
Well,
at
you
him.
know what this would have made perfect sense for is if Ebirah was fighting King Kong, who would not thrive in the water.
Point. That is actually a really good point. Yeah.
That's so true.
I didn't think of that, but that's a good point. Where am I? And then they punch for a bit, and then Godzilla bites his claw. This is the part when everything goes. This is the crazy part, right? Because Godzilla. So Mothra's starting to fly over to help everyone out. I assumed that she was going to help out Godzilla. So I wrote that she flies over to help Godzilla, but honestly, he doesn't need it, right? Because he bites off Ebirah's claws entirely,
Sick as hell.
like both of
Sick
them.
as hell.
So good. It's awesome.
And then while Ebirah is like swimming away, retreating, Godzilla like plays with one of them, like he's like snapping it like it's one of the cinema like
Yeah.
clacker thingies. It's crazy.
So
It's
cool.
so fucked. It reminded me of I haven't seen the full movie, but the original King Kong. When he's killing, when he kills the T-Rex, he like breaks the T-Rex's jaw and then he like flaps the jaw open and closed. It reminded me of that, which makes sense because again, it was supposed to be Kong.
Yeah.
And that's the fight. It's a very short fight, but it's effective.
But it's good. But it's entertaining.
It's a fun fight. It's a solid, they make use of Ebirah's kind of what's specific about him.
Yes.
Like it works well.
It does.
I have a bit of trivia about it even. Would you like to know how they filmed would you like to know how they filmed the underwater scenes?
No.
I would love to know.
Don't tell me.
So essentially they filmed
I'm gonna deafen for this part. I don't want to hear it.
Where the and of course essentially they built a giant indoor aquarium that the suits would fight in, and they basically filmed them through the glass.
That's very cool.
That is cool.
Super cool.
That's awesome. I didn't.
And it took and these scenes took about a week to film, and it was in the middle of winter when they filmed them.
Wow! Yeah. If it took them a week to film, they must have got tired.
Well, the other guys were still doing the dance marathon, so.
This movie should have ended with a shot of that dance marathon, and it's still going.
If this was like a modern like movie, there would have been a post-credit scene of like one guy dancing on the dance floor, like exhausted, like covered in sweat, and then collapsing.
And then he wins, and he gets handed the shittiest yacht you've ever seen.
Yeah, that would have been so peak. This pissed me off.
Great, yeah.
Right, this pissed me off.
Okay,
mind if I take this part? Right,
sure.
So Mothra comes and helps everyone, all the humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's picking them all up in their net, and then Godzilla, for no reason, just to be a prick, shoots his atomic breath at her, and then
he isn't a hero yet.
Yeah, but they're friends now, aren't they? Like, she was the one who convinced him to be a good person.
I mean, she made him like throw his hatred of humanity aside, but he's still kind of a prick right now, you know.
Maybe he's pissed off because she didn't help out of Astro Monster.
Maybe
fatherhood hasn't changed Godzilla yet. That's what's going on. Okay.
True.
Oh, sizzle.
Yeah, he's like, me and Rodan were stuck in space. Where the fuck were you? We were stuck in space, and there was a shot, and it was really sad, where they were flying away from us, leaving us on fucking Planet X. Where were you, dickhead? But yeah, they have a very brief fight where he shoots an atomic breath at her for no reason. She does like the wind attack thing that she does, like her hurricane move with her wings, and like tackles him, and then flies off to like pick up all the humans and carry them away to safety, which is nice. It's really cute seeing her holding the net with her little hands.
Yeah.
Little hands.
Yeah, but I mean, Mothra is just cute in general.
Mothra's lovely. And then last bit, the island lady, which I keep forgetting her name. Every time I say her name, I'm checking Wikipedia. Dio.
Her name
she says she feels sorry for Godzilla because the island is going to explode with him on it. So her and like the rest of like the gang, like all of the other guys, they're all like shouting at him, like, "Get out! Get into the water, Godzilla! Get off the island! It's not safe!" And you think he's going to stand there and let it explode. But at the very last second, he dive bombs into the ocean just as it explodes. And it's sick.
He's just trying to earn cool points.
Well, it was very cool. And I maybe we'll talk about that in the next segment. But I do have an issue with it. Not with Godzilla being there. But like, I know Mothra's fast. Right?
Yeah.
How fast is she? Because it's an atomic bomb.
It might be a small one.
Now, I just recently watched the movie Threads. If you're that close to an atomic bomb, you're not surviving. And if you do, you'll wish you didn't.
I'll be real.
I mean-
these movies have never been that realistic when it comes to atomic bombs and full world.
Well, so like I was like, Mothra, she has like protective scales or some shit. So I'm sure that's fine.
True. Maybe she's just like, yeah, I get. All right, fair enough. Maybe she's got,
Yeah.
she's got magic or whatever, I guess, right?
But then,
Yeah.
in case we were worried this was going to be a movie without a theme, out of nowhere someone says, "Let's hope atomic bombs are used wisely, or not at all," and then the movie ends.
Yeah, no, that was so funny. And also,
Is that the
thief
theme
guy
of the
goes,
movie?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the theme. That was
I mean-
always the theme.
yeah, and of course, like the thief guy goes out of absolutely nowhere. Maybe I should stop being a thief now. Okay. Sure
You
thing,
being
buddy.
a thief is the only reason these people survived. If anything, you should lean
Sure
into
thing,
it.
buddy. Yeah, be a thief more.
That's the
Maybe
movie, though,
steal
isn't it?
Godzilla next. Maybe you should steal Godzilla.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
that.
Yeah. I'd steal Godzilla. But
What would you do
that's
with
the
Godzilla?
movie.
That is the movie.
And it was
That's
a
the
good
movie.
movie. Hooray.
And let me tell you something about the movie, right? It was pretty bloody cool, wasn't it? You know what else is cool, gang? The fucking
it?
cool
This
count.
theme?
Roll the theme right fucking now.
Sick fights and banging tunes, funny gags and mighty roars. Cool counter, at them on the counter. Picking out the highlights and adding up the score. Will they disagree? Only one way to be sure. Ripley, Sage and Leah will punch, punch, punch. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
We rolled the theme,
Yeah,
everybody.
baby.
We did it.
I-
All right,
Can
let's
I go
Cool
first?
counter.
Fuck you. I haven't done my intro yet.
Oh, sorry.
This is the cool count. Every time I try and do a nice intro and then someone interrupts me and then it throws me off. I've never done it yet, right?
Okay, Sage, go on.
No,
Sorry, Sage.
you will be. Right.
I always
it's the cool
forget.
count. Shut the fuck up! Right. It's the cool count. This is the part. See, you've thrown me off.
This is the part of the
This is the.
podcast.
Shut up! This is the segment.
For you.
This is a segment where we ignore any plot, any character arcs, any themes. We just talk about the cool shit that happens with these big monsters when they do a big punch, don't we? Ripley, because you asked so unpolitely, you rude ass bitch. Yeah, you can go first, sure. I was going to ask you first anyway, but now go for it.
Thank you, Sage.
That's all right, anytime. Love you.
Love you too. Cool thing number one, when the big claw attacks the boat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Cool thing number
Okay,
two,
right,
when it,
Right. Have you got something to say after that?
I was just going to say that I am just going to write it down as the first appearance of Ebirah. All right.
Okay. Can you make sure to
Okay.
type as loudly as possible?
Fuck you.
I love
Such a
you
long
both.
episode. This is such
And
a
my
long
my
episode.
cool thing number two is when Ebirah eats the two people on that little boat.
It's pretty cool.
I
We're
thought it
not
was
we're not
pretty
feeling
cool.
it.
No. No, I like it quite a bit. I'm happy to go for it.
Are we allowing it?
It's a bit of fun.
I'll allow it. Sage, who is this a character that that you're playing now?
It's me. I'm Squeaky Sage.
Great. Okay. Go on, Ripley. I'm not.
Are we-
I'm not fucking entertaining this. I'm not entertaining this. Go on, Ripley.
Cool thing number three, lightning strikes and Godzilla's eye opens, and it's really cool.
No, that was cool. I liked that a lot. It's me, regular Sage. I'm back. Sorry.
Thank God.
I went to
Oh,
the
thank you.
toilet and I let the Squeaky Sage take over for a minute. No, I liked that bit. That was cool.
Yeah.
And finally, cool thing number 4, when Godzilla tears off Ebirah's claws.
Yeah, that was sick.
Oh,
That
absolutely.
was sick as fuck.
Awesome.
Leah, go.
Okay, so not counting the ones that Ripley says, I have got I think 7, just as far as I can see.
Jesus.
So my first
Jesus.
one is during the first fight between Godzilla and Ebirah, when they're kind of doing the rock volleyball. Basically, like Ebirah ends the game by essentially like throwing the rock so hard that it just like destroys one of the red bamboo towers, and I thought that was really cool.
See, it is cool, but I don't think it's cool enough. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Ripley?
can only kind of remember it, I'm afraid.
Yeah. My
Okay.
general rule for this is if I can't really remember it, then it's probably not like cool enough. Do you know what I mean? It hasn't stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's fair enough. My next one is Ebirah attempting to drown Godzilla.
Yeah, I'll give you a call for that.
I wouldn't,
safe.
but that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. We won't
Are
put it on.
we having it? Cool.
No,
Well, I mean, like I say, says it's not cool. It's not cool.
we're not.
The
Sorry.
next one is
I don't agree. Because he
Godzilla.
can swim. He can't be drowned.
My next one is Godzilla hitting Ebirah with a rock until it lets him go.
Yeah, that was cool. That
Yeah,
was
sick. Sick as hell.
That was sick.
Then I have Godzilla one hit killing the giant condor.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Absolutely.
So my next 2 are like from the Godzilla versus plane scene. And the first one is like when like Godzilla kind of like catches a plane and it just fucking explodes. And the second one is like kind of like where he kind of slaps one with its tail and it just goes flying.
I agree, but I think it should just be 1.
Yeah, I'm willing to
Okay.
give you 1 cool point just for the plane scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I also put the whole plane scene in the thing.
And my final one is where we have the brief fight against Mothra, which is when essentially Mothra like knocks Godzilla off a cliff to kind of just like tell him no.
I did quite like it. I didn't specifically think of it as cool at the time, but I did like it. Yeah, I'll agree with it.
I'll give you a cool point.
Nice.
Okay.
A 7 so far, chat.
Sick.
I've got just the music in general. Is that too vague?
Yeah, I'm not willing to
All
give
right,
you that.
Yeah.
fair enough. I just thought it
We
was
could
fun.
say like Ebirah's theme because I'm happy to put that on.
I don't know what his theme was specifically though, so I don't know.
That's the surf rock. Like the surf rock is like
Really?
yeah, like, the surf rock like is Ebirah's theme. What I mean, like it plays whenever he's like on the screen, so I think I'm safe to
Oh,
assume
right, yeah,
that.
that makes sense. I mean, yeah, if you guys are happy with that.
I'm not willing to give that a cool
All
point.
right, fair enough.
Okay, right. Okay, brilliant. You could have said that earlier.
The Sonic thing. He does the Sonic nose thing.
That's not cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
It's a Sonic reference.
No, it's not.
Sonic
It is.
didn't exist for like 25 years, Sage.
No, it's actually a
What a
Sonic
Sonic
reference.
reference.
It's actually.
Well,
a
yeah, but
Sonic
I think you'll find that Shadow was frozen for 50 years, so it was around this time.
Yeah, Shadow was already been frozen for like 10 years at this point.
I am still gonna say no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying no, I'm afraid.
All right, fine. Did we already say when he like pulled off Ebirah's claws?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We already said that.
we said it.
Right,
Yeah.
that's it then. All minor repeats. So that's 8 total.
It's pretty good.
8's crazy. That's
our second coolest movie.
is that tied with another one, or is that more?
No,
like,
nine was
that
our
was the
record.
9. What movie
Yeah.
was that?
I don't know.
That was
Right,
that was
No, it doesn't.
Ghidorah the 3-headed monster.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
I'm
sense.
glad we've done that, but guys, I've got really bad news. Actually, I just want to
no.
share this with you. I'm really sorry to share. This is really terrible news, and it's probably not. It's probably not a good time to share it in the middle of the podcast, but I feel like I have to. Manila has stolen all of our fucking mail.
Oh no!
Manila!
That's right, everybody. It's Manila's Mailbag, the famous new segment where people write in, they share their thoughts, and they tell us, wow, what a great podcast you run and how sexy you all are. Manila
I'm going to chase Manila down and hit him with a pipe so we can get our
Ripley
mail.
chases him down and she takes the mail back.
I kill him.
No, don't kill him. Just take the mail back.
Little chud.
No!
Oh, look,
yeah, what mail did we get?
I've grabbed this mailbag and I found something.
I think I'll just say now. If I can just say now. So what we do is that a few days before we record, we will be making a post on our YouTube and on our Blue Sky. And of course, like, you know, you can comment whatever little stupid thing you want, but, you know, make it about the movie, and then maybe we might even read it out. Who knows?
We might.
Not me.
I don't know an email address if you want.
And if you want, you can also send an email to us at, what's our email address?
destroyallpods@gmail.com.
There you go.
Or Blue Sky, Destroy All Podcasts.
Yeah.
True. That's true. And that's also what we called on YouTube.
I believe
I have something from YouTube.
Oh, are you reading out YouTube ones? I thought I was doing it. Yeah, you can do it.
I mean, like, I'm the one who, like, operates the YouTube, so it only makes sense.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, fair enough.
So I'll go first, I guess.
Well, we've got 3 on YouTube. Oh, no, 2. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at like the actual post that I made, where we have 1, and of course
we got a comment as well.
And of course, that is from T-Bo HT, who has said, Ebirah is such a cobbled together costume. I also think it was originally meant to be a King Kong monster. Enjoy. Look forward to listening.
Where were you, T-Bo HT? Were you bloody listening to the podcast? We already said in this episode that it was a King Kong monster. What, were you not bloody listening?
It is T-Bo, isn't it? I thought it was T-Bo. I kind of thought it was
no.
I'm very sorry, T-Bo.
It was a little.
We love to have a hostile relationship with our fans.
The joke, what I've done there is I've pretended that they would have known that we talked about it already, even though the episode isn't even out by the time that they said that. That's a funny little bit that I did.
So true.
I loved it.
Thanks.
Sage, do you have something to read out?
Yeah, I do. And I just this is more this is a personal one, which is why I wanted to read it out. And this is from someone who I know in real life, and I just want to put that out there. But they've put a comment on the Ghidorah episode, and usually, you know, we don't read out just like comments in the videos. But I thought this one deserves it because I need to defend myself, right?
Oh no!
So in that episode, I must have said something about feet. I don't remember what it was, but Vicky E2996 says, "I do not believe you on the foot comment. Really good episode, even if it outs Sage for liking feet." And I just want to say on the record, I do not like feet, right? I'm not into feet. If you are, that's fine. I'm not judging you for that. You know what I mean? Like whatever you want. It's just not my thing personally. You know what I mean? Like, and if it was, I would say I'm not one of those people who's like shy about like that kind of thing. I think I don't really care if people know what the kind of stuff that I'm into. I'm just not into feet. And I just thought I'd share that message. Make sure everyone is fully aware that I'm not into feet. All right.
Anyway,
Sure,
foot lover
okay.
Ripley here. I am foot neutral, just for the record. I have no strong opinion of them.
And Leah loves them. Leah?
I'm just not
Leah,
going
your
to come on.
silence speaks volumes.
It really fucking does.
To finish out the Manila's mailbag, I grabbed one more bit of mail out of the bag.
I'm glad Manila isn't reading these himself because he's too young to read some of this stuff.
And this is a Blue Sky comment from Petrichor, friend of the show Petrichor. I'm just making that statement.
They're a friend of the show. They've written it a few times.
That's true. No,
Yeah.
shout out Petrichor, I guess.
There they go, actually.
Their comment is, would Ebirah taste like lobster or prawn?
I I've never eaten either, so I don't know the difference.
I think Ebirah would taste like lobster, but lobsters that have been sitting out for like a few days. You know, like
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
you had a delicious meal of lobster, and then you got called away on business, and you've returned home 3 days later, and it's sat on the kitchen table, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, like earlier
Yeah,
today,
I
I had blue cheese with my dinner, and it had been open for like a week or two.
That's
just like, you know.
That's good to know.
No, I think because also he's based on a lobster, but he's also based on a prawn or shrimp or whatever, isn't he? So it makes sense because he's got the tail.
What? Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
of course, like
He's really fucked up looking.
The word ebi does mean shrimp in Japanese. So like, you know,
Shit.
He's
shrimp.
kind of a mix between a lobster and a shrimp.
Yeah, no, so it makes sense. I'm gonna say for sure it would taste of, yeah, like Ripley said, a bad lobster, like off lobster.
Yes.
Is that all the letters that Manila stole this week?
That's all we got
all
back from Manila at the very least.
That's good. That's good. Hopefully he doesn't come back next week. I really hope he doesn't. Obviously, if you guys do want to write any mail in, you know, I mean, hopefully Manila won't steal it this time. But if you do, you can obviously, like we said, you can contact us on Destroy All Podcasts on Blue Sky or destroyallpods@gmail.com, or you can contact us directly, individually, as people, as human beings. You can
come to my house.
Yeah, if you want. You said You can follow me
Don't
on
come
Blue
to
Sky.
my house.
You can follow me on Blue Sky at Herbie Girl and on YouTube and Twitch at Herbie Girl 101. One of these days, I'll stream again. What about you guys? Ripley, you go first because Leah usually goes first.
Okay. Follow me on Blue Sky at Ripley is good, and fuck the EHRC. Redacted, so that Sage doesn't have to edit it out.
Thank you. What does that mean? I actually don't know what that means.
It's a whole thing, babes. Don't worry about it.
Okay, message me later.
Okay,
Leah.
And you
how do we
find
follow
me
you
on Blue Sky? And you can find me on Blue Sky at the Damn Beaver, where I don't post anything.
No, it's true. You've never posted. Like and subscribe. Follow us on everything. Give us 5 stars. Keep loving Godzilla. And next week we're doing King Kong Escapes. Apparently there's a big robot monkey, and that'll be funny.
Oh, I'm excited.
And like we always say every single week, and we've never forgotten, and we've never said it wrong. Keep on destroying. One day we'll sync that up. Bye, everyone. I love you.